Guys, did you know that it's Saturday today?
We don't drop on Saturdays.
We don't drop on Saturday. What is this, Shades?
We're doing it now.
Listen, no one could put Thundy in a box, okay? I'll break out that thing.
Oh, great. Now you... What in the hell?
Nobody puts Thundy in a corner.
Anyways, we are back for a special Saturday edition Rin drop. Dillon's feeling better now after this week. I'm feeling better after this week. We are bringing you something special on a Saturday since we didn't have anything else drop this week. And, you know, Rin decided to drop something on a Thursday like normal. We decided that since we were feeling better, we would come together and do a special little episode tonight. Drop it on Saturday so Thundy has time to edit. We are back with another episode of
Bale or Fire.
I am your most electric host, Thundarius, and I think Rin's music sucks, by the way, and I am joined by my absolutely epic co-host today. We got sore mutes a lot over here.
And I'm not muted, and I'm Dillon.
I'm Shades.
And this is Cyber Skull Media. So welcome into a special edition. We are here. Y'all already know why we're here. We're coming out of nowhere. It's not going to be a week late this week. So we're going to just go ahead and get into this one today. We know it's long, and we're going to watch the soon official trailer first before we watch this. Welcome in the Council of the Steves, the Cyber Skull Mafia, the rest of the Renegades. Y'all know why we're here. It's time to get going. All right, so this is the soon Rin trailer, because we all know he be dropping stuff soon, Dillon.
His soon is different than our soon.
Soon!
Oh, Kai, you ready to see the best thing you've ever seen in your life, by the way?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Just fucking wait.
Oh,
Listen, for every man there's an for every man there's a myth. It's a price in the hand of the product of man that we die where we die and we land where we land.
Because I think he pushed himself very hard, and there's not really a plan right now. It's pretty shit.
I did my time, I paid my dues. I was the lamb to slaughter. For what it's worth, I get confused all the time.
What I see in Ren is a generation.
Hold up. We got our...
That's Webby.
What's that sign say back there?
Wu-Tang forever.
Presidents are temporary. Wu-Tang is forever, bitches.
Guys.
Oh! Nice. Where's... It's our boy Webby. It's the web slinger, the webmaster himself.
I thought I noticed him in the first couple seconds of the video.
Oh, I saw him. It was too soon to stop, though.
This looks like a, you know, this is what's coming. Get ready. This is an everything trailer that's coming, I think, or very close to it. Interesting song playing back there. We won't linger on that too much. We'll watch the rest of this, but I saw the Wu-Tang sign and I got more Webby, so I'm like, I gotta stop and look at where he is right now. Let's go there.
Looks like a spot in the Dagobah system.
Not at all, Dillon. Looks like the
Well,
moon of Endor.
It's too colorful for swamplands, but there was water, so I made the connection.
You know what? You're water.
Confused all the time.
What I see in Ren is a generational talent that you just really don't see anymore.
And action!
Did that look like he was in the Upside Down?
Maybe. I mean, we got some Chinchilla and some Big Push and some Rin and some Webby, and we know that this Professor Green dude's coming soon too with him. So it looks like it's gonna be a really, really nice something that we got going on. Let me switch back over here and we will switch it out for the next video. Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We are now to the main event. We have arrived. This is Rin, Vincent's Tale, the bedroom. Not the bedroom that you would typically get on a Shades After Dark, but a bedroom nonetheless. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Blue Balls with Thundy. Guys, okay, first off, we're almost 2 minutes in before he starts singing.
You had to let the guitar sing.
Did.
I was just going to say, is there an extinguisher in that motherfucker?
Right? Like, we can skip to the end. We don't have to watch the rest of this.
No, that's
Oh,
plenty
no,
good
I
right
didn't say
there.
fire. I just said, is there an extinguisher?
That's what they call alluding to.
Alluding to. So, first off, I feel like, especially like in Ren's music itself, we don't get enough of him being such a great instrumentalist. He does a lot more with the big push, but I feel like we get to see it, but it's not on display like it is right here, man.
No, we've ever really gotten like glimpses of it in his solo stuff?
Like, we know this man can be a rock star. I'm ready for that to come out. It needs to come out and play, Dillon,
Yes.
with his Jordan pants over here.
Air Jordan. I don't think that's what they're giving people.
That's not Adidas, Dillon.
No, what's up?
What do you mean? The last place I was in, I got those.
Oh, well, maybe I haven't
that
been
was
in
a
the right
store.
institutions.
And you gave them money. I did, I saw him step on that pedal to get that going as he walked in. But we would be failing to do our jobs if we didn't point out the painting on the wall, the similarity in this shot to one of Vincent van Gogh's paintings. So there's probably going to be more stuff like that we're going to miss. Absolutely. So make sure whatever we miss, you let us know in the comments. So let's go ahead and see, after he makes this guitar sing, what he's got to tell us today.
He was going to sing right there.
He wasn't. Everybody got mad at me, but I'm like, bro, we were already 2 minutes in. I have to stop it. Now we can go.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother painting scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks a most short life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Brit.
Man, this is
You reference Wu-Tang.
He referenced the Tang, Dillon.
He did. They put the cash cream. They put that in the lexicon of everyone around the world.
I was going to say that I would have never expected for us to be able to associate somebody we know with Ren, but Dread and Strange, Cream, like, I'm just saying.
Wu-Tang did it first.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hey, Otis mentions Cream in one of his songs.
Oh, okay.
Otis Julius. So we're not reading all the lyrics today. I'm not doing that to you. I know I've got like 5 pages of lyrics over here. So I'm not
It'll be
doing
fun.
that to you. No, it won't be. It won't be fun for anyone involved, including us. He's already said so much talking about anger, being castrated, like what happens on Shades After Dark.
No,
I hope not.
no dicks get cut off over here, sir.
That was
Talking about balls, Shades, balls.
Either way, it's not happening over here.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below. Same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that, Dillon.
So I like the fact this kind of, for us, almost full circle. You know, we started off and we learned about bardcore. This is more of that storytelling style, and it fits right in with kind of back where we started.
Yeah.
The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain can turn insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. There's going to be so much wordplay in this today. It's going to be very heavy.
So that's a top tier rhyme scheme right there. I like it when they go out with they really ride like a certain, like a vowel, like a, you know, the long A, or like my boy Royce the 5'9" did a whole song where he rhymed with starter coat. That was the whole thing. Everything rhymed with coat, a whole song. So when people can extend a tone or a vowel like that, it's pretty sweet.
Well, we got some backstory on Vincent. His mother had track marks from the dragon China white in her palm.
Those are drugs.
Yeah, don't do that.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay.
Growing up with that would fuck up about anybody growing up in that type of atmosphere. We got some Wu-Tang references, but I think Vincent's gonna live a really rough life.
For a while.
He's not good at hustling, Dillon.
Well, the streets aren't going to take him very far then.
Well, you can see where he ended up.
He's either slanging crack rock or he's got a wicked jump shot. It's hard being young from the slums. So they say.
The days repeats. The days are weeks. The weeks are most of your life. When the day's done, it's a rerun. It's a repeat. It's the same one. A deja vu religion of foreboding of a prison. Dude, there's so many great lines and we barely touched the surface. So he's about to talk about Britain. We should see what he has to say since we're about to go over there.
We love it, so they don't block us.
Yeah, don't block us.
We love it.
Okay? Don't block us.
We're big fans.
The weeks are most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, hell Britannia rule the wave. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep. And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so he don't have to think. Mercy, taste bittersweet. When the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth, and the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
Hey, Lucas, Hey, look, it's the thing. It's the painting from the thing.
It's a bedroom. That one doesn't have a microphone in it. That's a fraud.
There's no guitar either, Dillon. Or Rin.
Fake.
Yep, that's a fraud. It's a replica.
There's a few other of Vincent's paintings hanging around on the walls, but dude, we've gotten hip hop, we've gotten some reggae vibe, we've gotten some blues vibe, a little bit of a more poppy alternative vibe. He's just taking us on a fucking journey that's a headspin today, Dillon.
The reggae vibe is my favorite. I'm very vocal about my love of reggae Ren. When he switched into that, I was like, all right, I'm home.
When he started reaching under the pillow and I seen a little bit of silver,
Was it a
like,
gun?
oh, is he going to bust out a harmonica? But no, it was not a harmonica.
No, that was high quality H2O.
It was.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
He's not supposed to be drinking.
I don't know how I got that flask in there, but we'll just say someone's gotten creative with their with lube. I guess I don't even know what else to say. It's getting slippery in here if you fit that in there.
You think the prison wallet was where he's hiding it?
It was in his butt.
Listen, we're gonna sell CBD lube soon. All right, Valentine's Day is coming.
Hey, what's up inside ya? Finding an entrance where they can.
We started out with intention and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living to decay. That just sums up the grind right there.
Sounds like this dude's drinking in Omaha.
Omaha's cheap compared to going to big cities.
Yeah, this is true.
That's true. We all start out with good intentions, but how often do we end up as slaves? And we're trying to break out of that box that Thundy was talking about earlier with the YouTube channel and the vape shop and all of that. So y'all are helping us make our dreams come true. So you want to make your dreams come true, Shay, slide into Shade's DMs.
Shum true?
Shum true?
Maybe.
I think somebody else. Ren's not the only one drinking tonight, apparently.
Listen.
Hey, let me tell you guys about our YouTube channel.
The only thing I'm drinking right now is a Viking Berry energy drink of a brand I will not specify because unlike our boy Mercules, they don't sponsor us.
Hey, shout out him connecting with Tony Hawk.
But,
That's a whole different conversation.
I'm drinking for my Taylor Untold koozie because we're going to see him tonight at the Metal Pajama Party. But we heard that there might be some screaming coming from Ren in the upcoming future. There's talks of him wanting to learn to scream.
I did hear that.
Talks of him doing a lot more singing coming up this year in a lot of his material.
Interesting.
Boy needs to hit that low register again.
Sledgehammer swing to the chip on your shoulder. What we got to do, boys. We out here with the chip on our shoulders. But we're going to Ren and we're going to go see the big push anyway.
That's right.
But Vincent living for the booze is not a good thing. Don't do that. Go get some help. Talk to somebody. Don't let it control your life, man. We've seen it ruin way too many lives.
Yeah, tell me about it.
One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down, drown those sorrows up in London town. We in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's a Vinny boys around. All right, well, we zoomed in on the bedroom. I don't know where we're going to go from here. I don't know what kind of turn we're about to take. If the music's going to change entirely again, or what's going to happen. But do you have any thoughts, Dillon or Shades?
I think it's going to switch. I'm going to say going back to singing. You're going to belt it out.
It's definitely going to switch. I don't know exactly what he's going to do, but it's definitely switching.
All right, he's going to go into like 3 minutes of nothing but scat.
Maybe. I'm a scat man.
Circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
I'm pausing it already. I'm sorry, but now
I was way off.
did you?
Yeah, definitely not singing.
So
We got the hip hop coming.
it switched to a whole different tale.
It did. We're
Yeah,
getting 2
I didn't
tails
know
in
that.
one today.
To be fair, I shouldn't have expected that.
To be fair.
Oh, I caught it in the Discord. There were some spoilers being talked about in the general chat that this was 2 tails in one. I'm like, let me delete that real quick so I can get the boys' reaction when it turns into a whole different tale.
Luckily, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I seen you say something about spoilers. That's all I seen.
I was like, delete. Join our Discord. It's in the description. Look, it's scrolling on the screen right now. It's underneath Shades at the moment. All right, let's get into Vincent's tale. Richard's tale. We just had Vincent's tale. We're going into Richard's tale, and that sounds very naughty.
Richard.
I heard you love Richard's tale.
No.
Hey, you're trying to go in there. I heard it.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
All right, let's do this.
Siren starts singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that.
You know what else folks don't like is when I pause just like that.
I don't. The East Coast Mob Deep style beat right there, and you paused it.
I had to pause it so you could talk about what kind of beat and everything this sounded like, because people need to know. I knew you would know.
I'll allow it. No, very reminiscent of like East Coast hip hop. Yeah, Mob Deep production is what I would refer that to. Prodigy from Mob Deep, rest in peace. Produced most of their stuff, but yeah, excellent producer. That's what it reminds me of.
So Dick's Tale, not DuckTales, Dick's Tale.
Wee-oo.
I thought that was the cop. Wasn't Richard the cop?
Yeah, right.
But we got more Vincent, apparently. I thought anyway. I'm very confused. Am I wrong? Do I need corrected by the comments?
Oh yeah, Richard was the cop that was the originator of this whole saga, right? He's the one that was popping caps and Screech.
Yeah.
But we got what appears to be Vinny anyway. Could be an entirely different character.
So going back to the beat, so who's the red-haired guy we called Luke?
That's just a red herring, Dillon.
Apparently so.
And we're talking about Vinny some more, so I'm guessing it might change. It might change partway through this. Quite the change in the flow, and not something that we've typically gotten out of a lot of the hip hop stuff that we've at least covered so far.
No, yeah, production wise, this is other than when he covered Nas. That's the only time he's really used and that was because he's covering a Nas song. But yeah, this East Coast hip hop style, so very specifically Mobb Deep. Not everybody use that same kind of tone, but that's what it reminds me of. And to my knowledge, we haven't heard him rap over a beat like this.
Siren starts singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. What? Some bars this man is spitting here today, and my sentence didn't make sense, but his did.
This would make me say he can rap a little bit.
Rin can rap a little bit?
He can here.
Well, I guess you'll have to see Dillon and all three of us wear our Rin can rap a little bit shirts at the big push then.
Maybe.
Keep your eyes open.
Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car light flash, red and blue kaleidoscope. Some folks don't like that. This man just said kaleidoscope, Dillon, and he's referencing Nagasaki.
Those are good syllables.
Whoa.
I'm excited for this one.
Dillon, go
You push
draw
the
in your
button.
beard with a Sharpie.
You pushed the button. I had to do it.
I did. I can't. Okay, we'll get back into this because I'm just beside myself right now.
A warpath, Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his crime. Tying lines intersect, Richard's fate was designed.
Okay, now we're gonna go paint the scene and get some more Richard.
Yep, we got
our boys right here. And there's dead Rin Screech.
Yep, he's got the Apex brand Dallas Cowboy jacket, just like he did back in the day.
Continuity
Yes, sir.
matters, Dillon.
That's right.
Canon
Absolutely.
matters.
100%. 1,000,000%.
He's right. Do you know that?
Society, the one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety, the one that sells you sex as a pedestal's virginity, the one where we elect those lying pests with gullibility. This man dropping too much in this one. I'm here for it.
It's getting crazy.
Talk about spinning his own web-fed tarantulas. Hey, are we referencing Chris Webby here?
That's way too on the nose to be accidental, right?
I mean, you would think so.
Even Birdie agrees.
Birdie says, hey, I know that song.
Since we've heard tarantulas thrice, well, Dillon heard it once, but since we've heard tarantulas thrice, can't just be coinky dink.
No.
Now watch it. There's going to be some other stuff sprinkled in here for other projects he's got coming out that we don't even know about.
Yeah, he doesn't accidentally say anything.
All right. Well, we're gonna get into Richard's actual tale here as we get out from behind the in the back seat of the cop car.
On his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 through his Christ high lines intersect. Richard's fate was designed. Just set the scene, it's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absent leave. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself. And there's nowhere to go. And his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mo, no rebound, no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth, but dying womb life brings. The cycle of samsara always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, the fate fucked up. Richard's losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
Jeez, the production on this is crazy. The production in the video.
Very good. I was going to say that with the words popping up behind him.
This is my favorite Ren double time. Easily.
What? Say that again, Dillon. Say that again, Dillon.
That was my favorite Ren double time. I know my opinion on that is not always popular. I'm very particular about hip hop and double time. And with that beat, the way he flowed over it, that's the best double time he's ever done.
We've definitely caught some flack for that, talking about that in the past. So big ups from Dillon.
I'm consistent. You know, it's just one of those things that it's got to hit my ear a certain way. I'm very particular. And this East Coast hip hop style beat and his double time over that, it's a perfect match.
Shades hated it.
I did not.
Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate. They touch and reach. Man, I still haven't went back and watched I don't know if I could go back and watch our Tales of Ginny and Screech with just like, we were just a wee babies. We were wee babies in the Renosphere. I mean, going through all the shit that you go through as an officer, you know, you shoot a kid in the street, whether it's whether they've murdered somebody or what, you shoot anyone, especially your first time, you're gonna have a lot of trouble processing that for most people who aren't complete psychopaths.
Remember when Mark Wahlberg shot Derek Jeter? It ruined his whole career.
Dillon,
they had to go to anger management, had to go to therapy.
I mean, no, etched in Richard's memories, thoughts are muddled, troubled sleep, takes a time of absent leave, hitting the bottle to soften the blow. I mean, we did in the last one that was talking about Richard that, you know, he had to take time off and he was struggling with this whole thing, man.
As you would.
His po-po went loco and whoa so low that his mojo no mo. I've lost my mojo, Dillon.
Oh, no.
No rebound, no yo-yo, and so the time it moves slow-mo. And the way he spit it double time, I'm here for it.
Spot on. That's how you do it.
Case was never closed because the motive was confusing. Orphan kills his sister, but his sister was removed when their mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life bring the cycle of samsara, always quite amusing. It is. What a catastrophe of fate fucked up. That would be a wild thing to even experience as the officer. Like, someone just killed their sibling that they didn't even know existed. That's a fucking trip, bro.
That's horrible.
How do you wrap your mind around that?
You don't. That's why he's having issues.
I'm saying, how do you wrap your mind around that? Like,
You pause every 2 minutes and talk about it.
You do. You do. You know, I'm going to pause a little bit longer than Dillon. We're getting close to the home stretch here, boys. 6 minutes and 44 seconds. Well, actually, we're a little further than that. I had to go back because, like, the production value on here is incredible. It just keeps getting better, bro.
I think we're about to switch into like a rock and roll vibe.
Ooh. Think?
Yeah, I heard just
I'm not listening to you again.
I heard a hint of it. It sounds like you're going to kick in. You're going to rock out.
All right. Well, if we don't, Dillon has to show his nipples.
Again? Oh, that was before. Nobody else got to see that.
No, that was Shay's nipples.
I have to do the truffle shuffle before we record every time.
All right. See, look, record. Let's see. Dillon's right.
Records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich just losing sleep while his whole family's talked up. The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
The way this man just took us through the 5 stages is incredible.
Very much so. Like, the way he tells stories.
Dillon hated it because it wasn't rock. He was wrong again.
Well, it's a heavier beat, though. A lot more guitar in that hip-hop beat.
No, everybody hashtag Dillon was wrong in the comments.
Block him. Block.
Anyways, you were saying,
switch that production style up again, a little bit of like I said, more guitar-driven hip-hop beat. Again, I'm hearing some similarities to some other production stuff. I'm trying to think of that producer. It'll come to me at some point, but not quite Alchemist, but probably like more similar to Alchemist as a producer is what I'm thinking. And if he produced these, I'm super in awe of what he's done here. People will tell us who produced this track, but the beats are fire.
I'm assuming it's a Rin production. It doesn't specifically say, but I'm assuming this is a Rin produced beat.
Well, like I said, we've been fortunate enough to hear Tarantula. I know he was involved in that production. I've been a big fan of his production style all along, even if I'm critical of certain things here or there or whatever, but his production style is like next level. So I would assume it's him.
Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee. I will live a life of peace. The way that he could tell these stories and make you feel the emotion. And like these characters are real people. Like this feels like a real story that we're listening to here. I keep forgetting that this is make-believe, Dillon.
It's fiction.
I'm still going with it's real.
It's real?
No.
It's real. Depression, demonic-like possession, that feeds upon his spark for life. No water is refreshing. No sunlight brings him warmth. No sleep will ever bring restring. Restring? I don't know. I grabbed the lyrics, but there's just so much tongue twister in this one with the way he's saying things, and he's delivering it without an issue.
It almost sounds like it should be like a reprieve, but
reprieve?
Like, I don't know if that's what he's saying, but like it fits with the context of what he's saying there.
Will ever bring restring, but he could mean that. This is a crazy fucking deal that this man's doing here. It's so fucking crazy the way that he can pull all this off. I don't know. Let's hit play.
Sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance. Souls get shaken up. The road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my Don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
I mean, a lot could go wrong, actually.
I think a lot's going to go wrong.
Nothing could ever go wrong.
Never. Pulled a stitch from the seam. The wound was open, weeping. I'm going to give up writing music.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to top that, man.
He took this whole song and it was a roller coaster of emotion. How it's visually portrayed to how it's musically portrayed to how he delivers all the music, all the words, the singing. It's just incredible what we're witnessing here.
I think if old Busta Rhymes didn't already have it, Ren could totally have the flip mode label.
Flip mode is the squad. Lord have mercy. Rampage is the last Boy Scout. Busta Rhymes. If you were curious.
Not exactly where I was going with that, but yeah.
Hey, I know the whole squad.
So perspective disconnects a trauma. Trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. How about that for a slap in the face? A good one, though. Like a cold shower.
That's some Uncle Ben wisdom right there.
Like, my biggest curse was probably getting cancer, and it was probably my greatest blessing looking back from everything that stemmed because of that. I wouldn't remove that part from my life if I could go back and remove something. We wouldn't be here before y'all today doing what we're doing without it. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear. A stumble leads to stepping. Sheesh. No path is linear. Do you think we started YouTube over 5 years ago thinking we were going to be covering Ren and going to the UK and making friends with all these other musicians and covering their music? No. Dillon wasn't even around then. Tapehead wasn't even around then.
Well, Tapehead was around 5 years ago, but not the big, epic Jacob Cobb.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, so much has changed. Paths definitely are never linear. It's a spider web, like a spider web. And there's various paths that could take you to various spots on that web. But if you stay in one spot, you're never going to go nowhere.
You know, if life was linear, like, it'd probably be boring, actually.
It'd be terrible. Terrible.
Terrible.
That's terrible.
You're a soldier, a scholar of life of sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow. When it gets colder, whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops. Let them grow. Think clever. We just got chock full of wisdom today, boys. And a story of hope. Through all of it, it's a story of hope in the end.
That's what my finger says. It says hope.
So when you say you spent last night with hope, you're saying the wife made you sleep on the couch?
That never happens.
I'm so fucking proud of Ren and Richie and everything we got going on here. This was Vincent's Tale of the Bedroom and Richard's Tale. And we watched the Soon trailer before this, if y'all forgot about that one.
Yeah, because Chris Webby was there.
Chris Webby was there.
There was a Wu-Tang sign.
Wu-Tang was there. But we still got a little bit left on our goal to go. to hit the UK, but we got plenty of time. So if you want to help us out, help us out. But that's about all we got left. It's time to roll into our review. We're not doing a playback today. That was long. We can't do that. No one's sticking around for that.
People are too busy.
You know, even you guys on a Saturday are taking your time to come out here and watch us, and we appreciate it. So, Shades, would you like to take this one first?
All right, fair enough. I thought that was pretty fire because of all the loops and twists and turns this motherfucker puts you through. Like his wording and rapping and singing and everything is just so crazy, and to combine it all the way he does so flawlessly. Like, this dude is a god. I mean, that's why he's not dead yet. Like, he's gonna live forever.
I'm not dead yet.
Like I said earlier, just the way he puts everything into music, the way he does, he is the bomb. Like, I don't know how you get any more fire than that, being a bomb. Like, boom.
All right, well, Dillon, Mr. Dilly Dally, I hate Ren rapping. What did you think about this today?
I like him rapping on this one. This was fire. We got a little reggae in the beginning. I like that, of course. Well-known Ren reggae fan. Like I said, that East Coast style beat, man, that's right up my alley. You know, East Coast hip hop was one of my first loves musically. So again, when he came out, that Mobb Deep style beat, it's a little glimpse of almost Alchemist style production in there. The bars were flowing. The best double time he's ever put down, in my opinion. People might disagree, and they can. But for me, a very critical hip hop fan, that was his best double time. The wordplay was phenomenal. The storytelling was phenomenal. Again, it circles back. We get some of that bardcore style early on that we love, kind of what introduced us to him and that term. Then he goes very traditional hip hop, and he did it well. He didn't try to do anything crazy, or he kept it in the pocket, man. The beat was there for him to just absolutely kill it. So yeah, this was fire. I don't know where I'd rank this whole thing. It's pretty far up there overall for what he's done. I think not that he has to have a singular magnum opus. I know High Ren is huge for a lot of people. It's what got them hooked. But I think this is every bit as good as that from a artistic and storytelling standpoint. So high praise for me on this one. It's fire.
Well, it should be no surprise that this is absolute fire, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fire from the gods. Speaking of gods, it would make sense if Ren was a demigod. Demigods had to deal with a whole bunch of bullshit, being part human. So does Ren, man. He's got all these health issues, yet he still pushes forward. He still does everything he can with the gifts that he has. In spite of those gifts, tries to help other people to the detriment of himself sometimes. He's got this whole facility he's trying to build right now to help people with similar health issues. This man's out here doing some serious work. You know, how many people, with how popular he is, still he's not, you can't say he's a household name. Like, he's huge, but like in a weird, somewhat niche way. You can't, I don't think, show most people something like this as their first experience. The right person, yes, but for the average individual, they're gonna need something else that's more in tune with the things they typically listen to, because this is just a whole different ball game when it comes to music. How many people are out there telling stories like this and in this type of way and aren't afraid to have it not follow a traditional song structure and change 15 different times throughout the whole fucking song, man? And then to top it all off, he's shredding guitar at the beginning. It goes somewhere completely different, and the wordsmithing on this, you think he was like scribing the gospel as we speak. You think that like Shakespeare's looking at him going, hey, I need him to write my shit. This is crazy, bro. For that reason, I gotta give it a fire. Probably some of my favorite stuff I've seen from him in a while. Like, definitely my favorite of this entire saga he's taken us on right now, whenever that started last year. Definitely next fucking level, bro. So with so much left, like, I know in the premiere he said that we have people dropping things in our I think it was our boy Wilsey dropping screenshots of a lot of his chats in our Discord, and they've got 10 music videos filmed, and not even the end of this saga is done yet. Who knows when it's coming? Who knows where it's gonna go? But one thing you can guarantee is that we'll be along the ride for this show. That's all I got. Let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail, fire, or just plain mid. Like and subscribe if you had a good time today, because we are Who Shades.
Cyber Skull Media.
And this was a what, Dylan?
Bale or fire.
And we will absolutely keep bringing you the heat all year long. Let us know if you like seeing us cover these a little bit quicker than having to wait a week. And we might, I don't know, for certain ones that he brings out new, we might try to do this if it works. So thank you everybody for showing up for this. We love ya. We appreciate ya. We will catch you next week. Have a good one, everybody. We got some real special stuff coming next week. Just wait.
Later.